Howdy, folks. It's Howie here. Howie T. Cat Esquire. It's known as the Cat Guy or Meow Meow. Heidi over here. I'm going to talk about vegetarians and food in the comic book world. There's lots of vegetarians in the comic book world. Some are often, some are sometimes. Superman's been a vegetarian a lot, and a lot of times he's not. Wonder Woman the same way, kind of a appreciation for animals. So let's just talk about a few that have interesting, one that has kind of just interesting, and two that have a solid backstory as to their vegetarianism. Beast Boy here is from the Titans, Teen Titans. He's on the Titans Go show. He is a vegetarian. His power is he can turn into any animal, and he has such an affinity towards animals. He won't eat animals, and it's part of the cartoon. It's just one of the, and him and Cyborg are big junk food addicts. They love pizza and all that, but he never wants like pepperoni or anything on it. Not a big vegetarian story or anything. We're starting with him. He's just a vegetarian in the comics, and kind of a fun one. I'm a hidden one. Next we have Buddy Baker, the Animal Man. In this run by Grant Morrison, which is the run of Animal Man that you have to read. If you've never read Animal Man, you got to read this run. You really do. This is phenomenal. We find out, I mean, he's been around for a while, but he becomes a character in this one. And his power, as you can see, is he can reach out to animals near him. It has to be within a certain distance. It's not really established how far. But if he needs to get away, he can find like a hawk in the sky and then fly, because he can get the power of, or ability of the creature. There's one issue where he gets his arm cut off, and he reaches into the ground. He doesn't reach physically, but mentally, with his powers, probes into the ground, finds an earthworm who can regrow things, so he regrows a limb. You'll see him, I mean, you see him with tigers and all this around, because he can reach out to their spirits and get their powers. Well, Grant Morrison is a big animal rights advocate, huge animal rights advocate. And he's done it in multiple books where he turns the protagonist into a vegetarian or even a vegan. Animal Man is more of a vegan, and his reasoning is he eats meat, but then he ends up in a story that takes place in a animal testing warehouse or facility, not a warehouse. And he sees what happens, and he can't handle it. And these are animals that he drew their power from and all that. And he becomes a spokesman and an advocate for vegetarianism. Now, I'm not a vegetarian, so I'm not, this is not a spokes piece video. It's just a video about comic books and food. But he became a vegetarian, and it's because Grant Morrison is, I don't know if he's got to be a vegetarian. He's done too many heroes. Now, finally, he is from the world of comics, because he is in comics. Mostly from the world of cartoons, we have Shaggy. And that's right, Shaggy is a vegetarian. A lot of people don't know it. If you watch the cartoons, there is a certain era when Casey Kasem, the voice of Shaggy, was a staunch vegetarian. And he did not want Shaggy eating meat. So you'll hear him ordering stuff like a eggplant and Parmesan pizza, please, and pineapple and eggplant burger. Or, they don't actually mention meat during this little run of Casey Kasem when he was a vegetarian. And he made Shaggy, in the cartoons, a vegetarian, which is kind of interesting. I mean, again, it's got a reason behind it. That's what makes it interesting to me. And yeah, you watch those, it's really fun, because he's trying to hear it. He will be yelling the weirdest foods, and they're not meats. So, well, these are a couple of the heroes and cartoon comic people out there that are vegetarians. There's a lot more, like I said, but well, I'm going to try something vegetarian. I hope I like it. Also, since I was talking about vegetarians, let's have the Impossible Whopper. I've never had the Impossible Whopper. I've had people request I try it. Sounds like a Whopper to me. Who knows? I did get onion rings with it. I like their onion rings somewhat. Oh, that's huge. The Impossible Whopper. Did they give me, what did they give? I hope it's not a, and they did not give me barbecue sauce. I requested barbecue sauce. I was given no barbecue sauce, but luckily I have a McDonald's barbecue sauce right here. See? Well, that's actually a Jack in the Box barbecue sauce I had up there. But let's try this Impossible Whopper. See if it's, tastes like a Whopper, if it's any good. I did get it. I cheated. I got it with cheese. I don't find their cheese is probably not even having any milk product in it. So I think it's probably safe. It's pretty well loaded, this Whopper. Lettuce, tomato. You got your, basic Whopper stuff. I'll try it with everything. See if it's decent. I got everything with the full meat, I think. Okay. Tastes about the same, which is not great. Well, it's okay. It doesn't have that grill. It does not have the grill taste. I mean, the Whopper really is the ketchup and mayonnaise, pickles, and tomato. And that slight grill taste in it. Oh, this had pickles. Nice. See, it doesn't have the grill marks. There's a pickle there. Well, I'll probably take the lettuce off and eat most of that. It's not that good, so I won't finish it. It's okay. If you're a vegetarian and you find yourself at Burger King, it's an alternative. Otherwise, wouldn't get it. I know I used to do a lot of road stuff with a man who's Hindu, and he always had to get the filet of fish or chicken sandwiches because he couldn't eat beef, so he'd be able to eat this. That's about the only purpose for it to me. It's not that good. Okay, the onion ring was okay. All right, folks. See y'all later.